two taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, tears go splash. Screen just froze, GX has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rapids glitching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, tears go splash. Screen just froze, GX has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse.
Welcome!
YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting, names rehash. Sets got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rapids glitching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, tears go splash. Screen just froze, GX has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting, names rehash. Sets got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Money now crashing loud. A moon rapids clutching out the crowd. Colony is on screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears, go splash. Screen just froze, GX has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream. It's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting, names rehash. Sets got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Money now crashing loud. A moon rapids clutching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears, go splash. Screen just froze, GX has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream. It's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting, names rehash. Sets got lost, digital mayhem.
Good evening. Good evening. What's up, Necro? Steven? What the? Alright, let me explain. Let me explain here. During the casino, I had certain redeems that were available there. Some big goals, which was meant to be shitposts on stuff that you guys told me that you wanted. One of the things that you guys said, or at least someone, I don't remember who specifically said it here, but someone of you guys at the very least said that you wanted an ASMR stream, and then a lot of people agreed with that, so I put it on the list there. And well, as we already know how the casino went, you guys went and crushed it. You crushed it like a damn coconut crab. But it was Caleb. It might have been him. I can think of at least two people who would have been, and he was one of them. But yes. So you guys wanted a ASMR one, and I'm willing to supply to your desire. However, there's no however. This may be a reputational hit. but I am a bunny of my word. I am a man of my word. I'm not a coward, as some people may think that I am. So I'll do it. I'll give you guys your ASMR like you want. Here's the thing though. I'm not gonna do all the wisp. I'm gonna do this a little special for you guys. It's a little bit special. I'm going to read to you guys. One of the big things I wanted to read to you guys was this one fanfic that Doc wrote. Unless Doc just miraculously appears at some point. Would it be already deemed to be BFE? Don't worry. I think some of it will include BFE, so I will recommend not doing it because it will probably include some of it, depending on what stuff I pull up here to read. But I decided that today I'm going to read some stuff to you guys. One of the things was going to be a fanfic that was made of me, but as much as I tried looking for the link of it, because I know I was given it, I could not find it for the life of me. I could not find that fanfic that was provided to me. I could not find the Google Drive link to it. This is a tragedy, but we'll proceed forward. I will do voices for you guys. I will do nice, soft voices for you guys. This will be the big sleeping stream for you all. Especially for you, Mr. Necro from Twitter. Oh my god, no. I hope you know, I want you guys to know that I had to press my face against the thing in front of my microphone in order to be able to make that sound effect. I hope you guys like that effect, because I don't know what that sounded like for you guys, but I hope you guys like that, because I'm going to try to do that a lot for you guys. All the sensual question mark stuff that I'll be reading to you all. Now you have options right now. Currently we can be here. It made me uncomfortable. This is gonna be a hot one. This is gonna be a hot stream. It's gonna be a unique one. But I'm gonna give you guys what you asked for. I'm gonna give you guys what you want. In spades. If you guys really just hate it, then we'll just play like Hollow Knight or something. If you guys really don't like it. But yes. Step into the room here. Step into the quiet room here. Typically, I don't like doing slop content for you guys, like reading stuff aloud for you and showing it on screen, because I think you guys are strong enough to do that by yourself here, but we'll make an exception for this time around here. We can make an exception. So while I did want to start this off with or at least have somewhere along the lines that one fanfic, it will not be happening. But I have a backup one for you guys that I will read. Hold on, something's beeping here. I think it's laundry that this laundry thing I was trying to finish up drying. Give me 1 second here. I apologize for the delay here. I had to go check on this dry, which still didn't dry, but oh, but yeah, let's get relaxed. Let's get relaxed, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna read one of my. This is gonna say a lot about me. One of the more comedic dojins that I like. I've mentioned it on stream before, and every single time that I mention it, I just get a million question marks from people. But it is one of my favorite dojins that I think I can be able to show to you guys. Let me flip through it just one more time here just to double check a few things. Alright, so there's like two pages I won't show to you guys here. Neither of them are that bad of the pages, mind you. They're just more so like to avoid Twitch wanting to be super sensitive on it. I'm just gonna overprotect on it. Really, just one of them is a little bit of a butt showing, which I don't think is gonna be a problem. But like, we'll still take precaution there. And one of them is, well, it doesn't super matter on what it is. It has like a mini blur on it, even though like nothing is showing. But it's like it's to be like, I guess, sensitive or whatever. The Minecraft bedroom. I'll double check it real quick, but if it's what I'm thinking that I saw, then I really liked it. I thought it looked slick. Let me double check. Oh yeah, this looks awesome. What? Wait, wait, I didn't see this beforehand. What is on the top of you? Hold on, I have to hold on. Where's where's this thing here? Guys, what is this? What is this? Why did you put me right above your bed so you can stare at me when you wake up? The new spray stuff you added. That doesn't explain why you have a picture of me in a maid dress above your bed. So you can look at me as you're falling asleep. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Alright, alright. Don't you love it? Yeah, I love it. I love that one. Alright. Here's the Dojin. I'm not gonna say the name of this Dojin because I want you guys to I want there to be some suspense here. Although the name doesn't mean anything because it just kind of spoils a lot of this story. It does like talks about the main point of this story. Man, nice little cover art here. Let me get some drink here so when we can start. Alright, here's your ASMR, guys. July 26th of 2015 morning. I, Komichi Satori, impressed with drawing the original art. I finally finished drawing it. The cover for the new Comic Head issue. A certain servant's outdoor urination beer garden. Satori can do it. Gosh, my hips hurt. I guess it's time for me to get some rest. Well, at this pace, if nothing happens. 4:30 a.m. Something happened. What? What? It it hurts. My hips. I'm done for. You gotta be kidding me. How many blank pages do you still think I have? If I lie down, it might ease the pain. It didn't. Gotta call for help. That'll hurt. That'll hurt. My, hello, Oni-chan. Koichi, listen, I'm in a tight spot. Guess what, Oni-chan? The model might not pick up a whole bunch because I'm getting really close to the microphone to be able to do some of this stuff, so it might not record a lot of my movement and everything. Especially like right now, how it's not really recording the mouth movement. It's because of how I have the mic positioned, so please excuse me for that. I'm uncomfortable, already lost. Don't worry. Also, if you guys have any stories you want me to read, you can feel free to paste them here. I will like vet them beforehand if it's manga, I'm gonna vet it beforehand just to make sure it's, you know, doesn't have anything that's gonna get me fragged on Twitch. But but yeah. Read 50 Shades? No. There's too many pages. 20 pages or less. That's my final offer. Right, I'm now inside Oni-chan's ureter. What did you say? What did you just say? Subconscious really is frightening, huh? How did I even get in here? Koichi! Wait a sec, Koichi. Read Little Engine That Could. I actually wanted to read children's books for you guys, but I didn't know which ones to pick, so I was gonna let you guys pick. But I do like The Little Engine That Could. Remember I drew something like that? If you remember that I drew this, then you're like insane, because I haven't shown this picture off, the edit that I made of it, in a very long time, and I do not plan to ever show that off ever again. So you're like actually incredible slash I can't believe you actually seen that one. If you're big if true if you've seen it, because it's in my hidden art folder. Not hidden, but like my art folder that I'm never gonna make public pretty much, of the art pieces that I drew. So insane information to know that you recall this one. Don't worry. Don't you worry, Oni-chan. Koishi's taken a liking to this place. I'd like to further explore the deeper places, so it's time for me to hang up. His pornfolio, you showed me in a VC stream. I might have shown it there, but it's one of those, his pornfolios, it has nothing to do with pornography. It was just a redraw and edit of a certain person of that panel, but I don't want to talk about that person like ever. So I don't want to talk about that person ever. So I'm not gonna. If people really want, I'll show it off in like a Discord VC. But it's like one of those art pieces that I don't want to show off. Like I don't even want to like ever post it to Twitter or anything like that. Even though I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, because it's the only time I've ever tried to mimic a manga and like learned a lot of techniques for recreating certain portions of it, like the bubble, like the little dot effects and everything for shading. I was very happy with it, but overall, like I just don't want to show that off like ever again. I don't believe that. It's true though. It's true. I swear. Bye bye. I love you, Oni-chan. Koichi, my yurt is not some children's playground. Help. Help. I'm not gonna post it. Like I usually would, like not mind. Let me get some water for this one. This is gonna be a hot one. Bye bye. I love you, Necro Oni-chan. What's up, Chris? I'm gonna let the clip play and then we'll keep reading.
You know, here's the thing. If I went later, post-stream, and was like, Super Monkey Ball, Banana Mania, you know, whatever it's called, Serial Jump Speedrun, this is the strat.
Ew, gross clip.
Guarantee you.
It kind of was
Actually, probably isn't, because I don't really care. No, it has to be. Because it skips levels. What did I tell you?
That was kind of based, though. Yes, we're reading the doujin, aptly titled "The Story of Koichi Being Lodged in Satori-sama's Ureter." This is not a hentai, but there are some portions that I'm not going to show, that I'm going to like turn off the share for a little bit to read it, just because of, it's just more so Twitch to just be proactive in not getting like issues with them. It's really, if you want to know what it is, it's a half of Satori's butt showing, and then another panel is like, it has like pixelation there as like part of a gag, but like it's one of the ones where it just kind of shows like a tube being up the ureter, but it doesn't show anything. It's like not, you can't see it. It's more of like implied drawing, but it's just because of the fact that it has a blur on it. I'm gonna still like I'm still gonna pause it anyway, just in case, to not get like Twitch mad or anything. Also, like to not get YouTube mad, because I want to keep this VOD up. I want to keep this one available, but obviously, like I'll be a little bit more on the safe side of those ones. Then those are the only two pages that I need to censor. So
Ori. Drowsy. Yeah. Meow, what? Is it Satori-sama? I still don't have time for pre-cure yet, yeah. Meow, what? Satori-sama, are you having a strained back, yeah? It's gonna hurt when you move around if you have a strained back, yeah. Oh, Orin. Oku. That's not it. Listen. Calm down. Koichi is... Yeah? Koichi is inside of me. No, not in the heartwarming sense. Koichi is having a picnic inside my urinary duct. Chombruki? we have to get you to a psychiatrist, yeah. Turns out alright.
I see, this is less ASMR, more completely unhinged stream. We can do a little bit of both. It can be a little bit of both. Give me some... You guys can get... I said it earlier, you guys can recommend stuff as well. There's a few dojins I'm trying to rack in my brain of what would be funny to read. I started off with this one just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a cold water splash. But if there's like nice stuff you want me to read, copy pastas, whatever, like I don't mind. But Edgey Smoke was not on my 2025 bingo. Oh, trust. The year's not over yet. There's still the possibility for more insane shit to happen. Apologies for the... let me try this. Let me see if I do a little bit of the tilting the camera down a little and see if it helps with the model. It'll have me up a little bit more, but it should be able to show more of everything, of the model doing proper when I'm trying to read this for you guys, like really close to the mic for that kind of ASMR itch effect.
Wow, you're in an ambulance. I'm so jealous. Ah, the nearest hospital isn't open yet because it's pre-cure day. Disease specialist, reliable rate of infection in the clinic, and so begins my short yet long life under medical treatment. It was a total ordeal on the way to the hospital. Be of good cheer, nya. Anyway, at the time, the pain I felt was around 10 pain points. However, that's gotta hurt. My turn. It rose and renewed the record to 20 and 30 points later. I didn't know it yet, but the upper limits of pain that exist in this world are far higher. Cold sweat continued flowing out profusely, and my limbs were shivering non-stop. I kept gritting my teeth feverishly, enduring the pain. Things like the look of my t-shirt were the last of my worries. Urology. I've caught a glimpse of something in your right ureter. It's a ureatic stone. Got there? Got there? Ureatic stones. They're crystallized stones within the body that cause blockage to the passage of urine. As the pressure accumulates, it brings unbearable cockly pain. Fuck, I'm stupid. I saw the word cock there and I started laughing. Let me start over. Alright, I gotta get serious. As the pressure accumulates, it brings unbearable cockly pain, abdominal pain. It holds the title of the King of Pain. That'll hurt. I'm not gonna let a single drop of pee through. That'll hurt. That'll hurt. Okay, I'm inserting the IV needle. This is going to sting. Do you feel like vomiting? I couldn't draw blood from the patient, Usa. This is the third attempt to stab, Usa. Doctor, you got it wrong. This pain is because of Koishi. Well, yeah, I agree. If you can't read the translation out there, it says Koishi literally means small stone. Eh? Looks like the effect of the medicine has kicked in. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the page that I can't show you guys. I'm gonna close it out a little bit.
Wait, hold on. Separate browser. Give me a second. Oh, my stream crashed. I thought you weren't live. I'm live. We're definitely live reading right now. Uh, you know what's screwed? I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. This counts as being able to say you've done a pissing stream if you ever need to say it in the future. I'm gonna show the full thing here. It's not like it's that like scary of a thing. It's not like it's where like you can see her privates or anything like that. It's just like literally a little bit of an ass cheek. I think you can draw that on stream. So I'll probably still censor that one page, but like I think this page is fine. I'm like debating. No, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna censor just in case. As long I'd rather be on the safe than sorry part. Vita, Vita, I'm happy to hear from you, dog. Vita, Vita, I was worried about you. I hope you're doing okay, Vita. I was wondering if you were doing okay after you were like said that you're gonna be like not streaming anymore and anything. I tried reaching out to you, but I didn't hear from you. I'm glad you're doing. I'm glad you're here, Vita. I hope you're doing okay.
The pain. It went back to 10 points. That'll hurt. That'll hurt. The standard got messed up.
Oh yeah, I've been a bit of a downer, so I disabled notifications. It's okay, Vita. I don't mind. I'm just literally me to you right now. I'm just happy that you're okay. Or at least like I know you've been in a downer kind of mood, but like I've just I've just wanted to see like and say hi just to see if everything was all right. If you need to talk about anything, I'm willing to listen to you, little bud. But no, don't apologize. And you don't have to say sorry for making me worry. I worry about all of you guys like a lot. If I notice that anything is going on, I try to reach out to you guys as best as I can to see if there's anything I can help you with or like anything I can do. And I wasn't gonna bang down your door because I figured like maybe you just needed some space or time. But I'm just glad that you're okay, basically. Or if you're not okay, if you're still down, then like I'm sorry, and I do hope things get better. But I'm glad that I could be able to hear from you, dog. Guys, Vita is one of the coolest artists that I know, alongside with Flan and and a couple of other people. But I know they aren't streaming right now. But if they ever come back, I don't know if Vita ever will come back. But if so, please give him a follow. Please give him a check out. Please check him out because he's one of the sickest artists that I know.
Oh yeah, suppository just now stopped the pain. Alright, I'm gonna shoot. Though that scene was to be shoujo, so it was cut.
Yes, it is an ASMR one. I'm reading a special dojin for you guys. I just had to close that page because it kind of showed Satori's butt for a second, and because of Twitch can be kind of a pain in what it want to censor and like get you in trouble for. So I figured it wasn't even like the whole ass or anything. It was just like a partial thing to make a inserting suppository joke. But I wanted to hold back on it a little bit just from there, and then there, like I said, there's two pages that I'm just gonna turn off the share for you guys so you guys can't see it. Yes, you can look into Satori Fumo, but it's not. You guys can pull it up. There's like no not safe for work content in this one here, but it's just more so playing around with Twitch to make sure that everything is fine. Like it's just being overly precautious than anything.
Rectal absorption is truly great. A fast-acting bullet that kills pain. KNA history trivia. The idea of sticking medicine up the butt existed since 2060 BC Egypt.
Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that the Egyptians were sticking medicine up their ass in order to be able to feel better? I didn't know that. Even though I read this dojin a bunch of times, it still surprises me every single time. I forget about it until the next time that I read it.
Odong-san, I was mistaken. I thought the suppository joke on you was a sort of dishonor. Thought the joke was old and such. But it kind of suits a kind woman like you so well.
I'm an expert in the subject of taking stuff up the ass. Damn, Vita, alright. I didn't know you were like, I didn't know it was like that. Probably you and Pantsu. You and Pants are the experts in that field. I read too much about it. About suppositories. Oh, he meant the Egypt part. Or did he? Or did he mean the Egypt part? I will never recover. It's okay, Vita. I still like you. Even if you are in the Freaknik, I still like you.
It got better, so they served me food. Hurry up and eat. After your meal, we'll examine your urine. Satori-sama, orin doubted niya. The Dr. Sakoichi-sama is really there. That's alright. Judging from the time they're bringing out breakfast, it's probably been 2.5 hours since the symptoms started. It felt longer because of the pain. If these two hadn't escorted me here, I'm sure I'd have experienced agony many times worse. Thank you, Odin. Thank you to Oku. Now that I got sick, I keenly felt grateful about having my family with me.
This panel perfectly explains what it's like to be around you guys sometimes. Sometimes you guys can be my greatest friends and like they're super nice to me, and sometimes a certain switch gets flipped and it's just all like Fembony gaslight, Fembony gaslight, Fembony gaslight. Tag yourself. I'm Satori, and all you guys are either the extreme of being Orin and Oku, and then sometimes you guys are these fucking guys. I love you all anyway.
Stab! Yeah! The pain. The pain. It shall not go away. Satori-sama! I was wrong. The painkillers haven't kicked in yet. The pain only comes in waves because of Koishi's movement. I'm angry now, Oni-chan. You've completely forgotten about Koichi, haven't you? I'll make sure to carve it well, so you'll never forget the rest of your life, okay?
This is the moment where Lighthouse said that he had to stop reading because he saw the umbrella carved in blood inside of her ureter and had to stop reading the manga in this moment. The mood swings drastically. It takes effect there. My bad. It's okay. I don't say that as a complaint. It's very funny when you guys do that. It's actually like really funny, so I do not mind.
Satori-sama, are you still alive, yeah? Orin, I don't want to eat. I understand, yeah.
ASMR stream, yes. From the request that was made here and what was in the Cashino, you guys got an ASMR stream. You guys can recommend stuff here, but right now we are reading a dojin called The Story of Koichi Being Lodged in Satori-sama's Ureter.
Water. Orin, did you bring money with you? I exchanged it for this, yeah.
Earphones for hospital use for breed gear.
I see. Since you asked, bet Orin's have finished drink, yeah. The moment I swallowed a gulp, I was struck with torrential countercurrent. Do you feel like vomiting? Oh, that question. That's why she asked. I gotta reach for something.
I apologize to any of you guys that like heard the rouching noises that I was making and wanted to turn off the stream.
Oh, why is the garbage bin on the bed? I felt like vomiting. If you vomit there, it's gonna be troublesome for us. I'm sorry. I'll go fetch a container for you. I can't move. I can only use this. I can only use this. Somehow, that got to me. I cried. It hurts when I move. I vomit when I eat. My actions afterward became restricted by my traumatic memories. It's water, nya. Just put it somewhere. I'm back. Here's the most important thing, Usa. Curving or preventing uric stones all boils down to one thing. Drink lots, pee lots. All the pee that comes out of you from now on is going to go through this filter. First, open the lid. Turn it into a cup and fill it with pee. Stab it back into a dish and check for the stones. A specific item. For the filtered stones, open the smaller lid on the back of the lid and put them there. Multi-purpose but compact. There sure is a lot of things in the world. Lunch is ready. Patients who can walk from their rooms, please assemble in the cafeteria. I'll have something other than IV for sure this time. If nothing happens, that is. If nothing happens, that is. Lunch is ready. Oh, how are you feeling? Fine at the moment. Hmm? It's better to move around when you can. The pain from the stones can go on 24 hours a day. Or can't. Excuse me. Pull myself together for the meal. Nagaimo with dressed plum dressing. Crisp, refreshing, even just by the look of it. I just thought it's just nagaimo. Vegetable side dish, not spinach. A mystery. Stir-fried chicken, shiitake mushrooms, carrot, torso, and chicken. So satisfying, the star of the meal. Rice, unexpected high amounts. The best partner that brings out the best all dishes. Milk, the size brings back nostalgic memories of school food. Miso soup, 2 types of ingredients. So happy. A good balanced diet. I missed 2 meals already. My stomach is waiting for this. First, the miso soup. Eh? I thought hospital food was gonna be bland, but it turns out to be quite okay with the salt. The food is also rich in flavor. It did its job along with the rice as its partner. Now the side dish, even though it's not a vegetable that I'm used to at home. I get it. This is shongiku. Perfect so far. How's the last dish gonna be? Ah, sliced nagimo, mixed with spiced daikon radish. 2 schools of thought blended in one. I'm done. I'm done. I've really finished it. A truly delicious dinner. People with limited entertainment will turn like this, yeah. Koishi, I know you can hear me. Eh? I've told you before. Your sister's ureter is not a playground for children. I'm angry, Oni-chan. Koishi's not a child. It's not a hideout for adults either. Eh? Don't yell at the toilet, Usa. Ah, sorry. Oni-chan, is that true? I misunderstood you after all. Koishi's heart is the only one I can't read, so it takes a while for your sister to realize. Oni-chan, Koishi was wrong. As someone who has watched ASMR off and on since 2012, this was definitely something. I hope this qualifies as ASMR. I tried my best to look up what to do for you guys, but a lot of this stuff was like playing noises and like the scraping and all that stuff, the brain rot kind of ASMR, the visual one. So the vocal one was not super. I would either find the 2 extremes of either just playing ear rape for you guys or doing like licking the mic or like trying to make like, I don't know, weird sounds for you guys. And I figured like that's boring. I'd rather just read stuff for you guys and be funny, like it be half funny but also like a cursed funny. If adults aren't allowed, then I'll bring all the pets to Oni-chan's ureter.
Pretty much anything classifies as ASMR nowadays, which is both good and bad. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. There's like a big saturation. So as much homework as I tried to do for you guys, there wasn't a lot to really work with. So I figured I'm gonna do my own version of it. The and we'll see if that works.
A bad sister who thinks her sister's ureter is the Wolf Mao Park shall be forcefully evicted. No!
I generally watch ASMR for like sometimes not GF roleplays, but sometimes the GF roleplays. Sometimes the GF roleplays can be nice. If I can find a nice, I'll look up a script for if I can find a BF roleplay one or something like a funny roleplay one here, and then I'll do that one for you guys. If you have any scripts of one that you can recommend, I'll read it. But I gotta look it up after we finish the Koichi one.
That'll hurt. That'll hurt.
I'll pay you to do a shitposting ASMR RP. I don't need payment. I just need it to be provided.
Alright, Usa. What color was it, Usa? Great. Great. Thanks. Recorded on the chart over there. Day 1 of hospitalization. And the long night gives way to daybreak. As I wake briskly from my sleep, destiny befell a single human being. I'm shutting the curtains. A male emergency patient. That'll hurt. That'll hurt. Shivering and breaking into a cold sweat, grinding his teeth of being carried away. He was just like me yesterday. This is nothing. Red P is nothing to be surprised about. Just 80 points of pain. I've had stones since junior high. This is my 5th time. 5th. Hurt me more so I can faint already. I started hurt yesterday, but I worked through the night before coming here. I had 2 operations already. Amazing, this person.
What's up, bro? What's up? We've been reading this. We've been reading one of my all-time GOAT favorite Toho Dojins.
From what I see, the reason why iridic stones are called the king of pain over all diseases is because... King? Not me, not me. There are many people who have experienced this pain. In Japan, but as many as 1 in every 11 males has the stones.
There's 7 of us here, and at least one of us is female. So that means out of all you guys, one of us has a chance of getting the kidney stone. And I'm gonna say, you guys are fucked, because that shit's not happening to me. You guys are gonna get the stones one day. I see you there. I see you on the other end of the stream with your Dr. Pepper or other type of soda that you're drinking. I know what you are. You're gonna get the stones, buddy. I'm gonna be there narrating your pain. Not me, I'm drinking water. Alright, alright. ad incoming. I'm gonna take a small little break here to go pee myself. But also, we'll give a break to the people that are not here, so that way they can be able to come in and see and not miss out on any part of the manga. Gotta pee? Yep. I drank like 3 waters while I was here, and I have to pee. I have to pee really bad, so I'm gonna go pee, and then we'll come back and keep reading. Did any of you guys snooze the ad? Because it should be saying that the ad is playing right now, but it doesn't. I don't see the prompt here. Did one of you guys end up snoozing it? Because if you did, then I'm gonna keep reading. But I was gonna pause because I thought the ad was playing. Mods, did you guys snooze the ad? I can't tell. No, it says that the ad is happening right now. Okay, 3 minutes. All right, BRB, BRB. I don't have the stones, but I wanted to leave it. I wanted to wait for the ad to go through, so that way no one's really missing any ASMR. I wanted to take a page out of what Queso said, and I actually did want to practice that a little bit. Plus, it's like 3 minutes. It's not that bad of like a little wait for everyone else to be able to not miss content here. It's not that bad. So I won't do it for every single time. Like, I'm not gonna pause the game every single time when I'm doing them. Like, unfortunately, I just can't. Either being online, I'm not just gonna wait 3 minutes and not leave spawn, pretty much for like TF2 example. But like stuff like this where it's very much in my control to be able to wait for you guys, I'd rather just do the small wait. And then once everyone's back here, then we just pick it up. So at the very least, I know like Kalima, for example, doesn't have a sub, so I wanna be fair to her. Like example, her. Guys, pause for my mom has said I have to do the dishes. Exactly, I can't pause the game. But we're back from the ads now. We're back from the ads, so we can continue here.
If that means there are 11 Toho doujinshis, the calculation goes that Renosuke Morichika in one of mine would have the stones. This patient just happened to share my room by coincidence. We never even talked. I merely overheard him. But he has come to terms with his illness and grew strong. That willpower has moved me. That's right. I'll get them both out. both my sister and my yurter, and the new dojin for Gamaget. Let's stick it in. Huh? Transurethral ureteriolethotripsy, whatever that word is. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. This should be fine to show because it is just literally a hot dog. Let's say this cute sausage is your penis. We'll put a camera through your urethra and then jam it all the way to the stones like this. Ah. Well, for times like this, please sign the letter of consent. Even though something may happen, I consent to have the operation performed. You want to be discharged soon, right? You don't know how long it takes if you just wait for it to come out by itself. Here, kitty. It's a sausage, nya. The operation starts at 1. Unfortunately, you can't have anything in your stomach. Yours will be at 3. At 3. Just like having a snack. Odin. Odin. P. I wasn't strong. I'll tweet this with my flip phone. When I was hospitalized, Twitter was an important medicine that calms my pain, my hardships, and my helplessness. If anyone who replied is reading this, thank you. The Twitter arc now happens. Satori at Summer Comic Con first day. And E23A. Komiji Satori. So I'm gonna have a gamera through my penis. The anesthetics are for the lower half only, so you can stay awake to watch your own bladder getting operated on. She said, wow. I'm so happy. Ah. Gamera instead of camera. I hope the camera can do this spinning jet in the penis. The guardian of Earth is the guardian of the Earth in the urethra. Parsi. Did your dick get hit with the vanishing fist? Satori with the gamera in her dick. Gaios. Good thing it wasn't a Gurion. The Satori urethra is Kyoto Station theory. A supersonic scalpel. Pretending to be dumb. Penis. I thought Satori son is female. Shit. Fucking stupid. This is like how I actually read manga. Unironically, I just start laughing to myself. I'm sorry that you had to learn that your potential Oshi is a massive fucking nerd and like actually unironically reads books and laughs to himself when they make a joke. Everyone left and right, making fun of other people's urinary organs. It really feels like a gamera in there though. He's just giggling and kicking his feet on the table. Yeah, I actually, unironically, have you ever seen the image of the schoolgirls kicking their feet, laying on their stomach and kicking their feet, like as they read or do something? I actually, I sometimes do that when I'm reading manga on my tablet. Yeah. I'm moving you to the operation room. Wait, wait, my heart's not ready. At that time I saw someone there waving at me. That was another me. I really saw it. The moment I got to the operation room, I realized what the other me was. It was my urethral virgin. I'm not censoring this one because I don't think it needs it. Like, Satori's female, so like this is kind of just part of not drawing the instruments in question. I think this one is fine. Huh? It's in our... Huh? It's in already, you know. Eh? Aesthetics are amazing. When I realized she was already gone, there was absolutely nothing dramatic about it to draw. What's that machine to the right? It cracks the stone with shockwaves outside the body. Eh? What's that technology? And why did I pay my virginity if that's there? Well, mines aren't stones. I guess it's bad to crack Koichi apart. Huh? What are you talking about? Take a look at the monitor. We've found the stone. Laser equipped endoscope, Urethral Tengu, by River Kids Company. Hmm? Hello? Yeah! Koichi! That's a big one. Let's keep going after. Let's go after it and keep hitting. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Stop! She's hurting. Hurting? Oh no, the anesthetics are wearing off. Oni-chan. Koichi. Oni-chan. Why? Did Oni-chan also think that Koichi got in the way? You're being an obstacle in my urination by being there? I kept that rebuttal to myself. Facing my ureter, I spoke. You're not in the way. So Koichi, come out from there. Let's go to Kamaket together with Oni-chan. Sounds fun. Oh, the stone. It disappeared. As expected of me, making the stone disappear like that. What healing hands, master. You're a genius. Hold me. And so, with my sister going home, my hospital life. Oh yeah, I forgot this is the page I was supposed to censor. I'm sorry. Well, I already showed it. Oh, I'm gonna... Whoopsie. Can't find Chrome.
Oh my god!
Again, it's not anything. There's nothing there of like anything super bad there, but just in case. Went on a bit longer. Flip phone. Somehow my work mail can't be viewed from my flip phone anymore. Can't drink water, so still IV. Warns so that back is exposed. Warns something like a pantyhose. If I don't bind my legs with these, I might get blood clots, it seems. Or have not even a twitch. I stay completely still until morning with my whole infrastructure set up so that my pee won't leak. Nobody's brave enough to get discharged from the hospital with their lower half being numb. Odong-san, my throat is really parched. You're allowed to wet your mouth with a wet cotton swab. Is this good enough?
Yes. Anything else? What's the color of my pee dripping over there? It's clear like acerola juice. Hooray! Around 8, the anesthetics will wear off. What happens then? You'll start feeling a long foreign object in your dick. This is really good material for a new Dojinet comic kit. Don-san, please bring my notebook from over there. Take a look, everyone. With the words I wrote in my notebook on my bed, I conclude this story of mine. This is the story of a hard to break crystallization of will. I want you to laugh. Your tender laughter will become the requiem to my departed urethra. Nice. Conclusion nice. Your change of clothes out of the hospital is a precure one. Good for you. Koishi, this is a supplementer of a joke material. Is the supplement of joke material until the very end, huh? Conclusion, I'm gonna jump off a bridge. Okay, so the reason I'm gonna hide this one here. I'm gonna hide it for now so we can pull up something else. But I don't think I've explained it much, but the reason why I picked this one and I usually say I really like this one because A, it's insane. B, it wasn't in the note here, but from the word where I read it here, I think it was an author note somewhere along the lines with regards to this one. He did state that it kind of says it there at the end, but like it really does say it specifically at the in a different artist note that he made of like, yeah, like most of the things here that he's written about are like with regards to an actual experience that he did have, like the whole part of like having the stone, all the pain and everything, the vomiting, the trying to get the stone out and everything like that, the machine and stuff that he got hooked up to, all that's real. And then he took all that like super traumatic shit that I bet like anyone would, like you said, want to jump off a bridge for if that happened to them, because it's all based in reality, even though it's, except for the part of, you know, Koichi being the surrogate of the joke of it being small stone Koichi, kidney stone Koichi. But of all that just being true and how like it had to end up for him, I thought that was awesome. Like most people would just block that out of their mind and like completely forget about it and not want to talk about it ever. And this guy just decided, fuck it. Not only am I gonna publicly announce that this happened to me, I'm also gonna turn it into sick ass doujin material. Let me see. What else could I read here for you guys? There's like a couple of other doujins that I can think of to be able to read for you guys. It's just a matter of I'm trying to think of what would be a solid one. If you guys have any recommendations or anything you want to hear, like feel free to put them here. But hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. I just saw the thing you sent me right now. Hold on. I saw it. Necro says he knows what me and you are. Necro is projecting on you and us a lot because there's nothing there. There's nothing there for him to know. It's just big projection on his end.
Little engine that could. Okay. I want to give a quick shout out to this one that you sent me. I'll read this after the little engine that could, because technically that one came first. I remember that one being one of the first ones that came in. But I like how there's a trigger warning on it, and the trigger warning just says misogyny. All right, let me see. Where can I get the little engine that could? Is this it? There's no pictures with this. Are you kidding me? I can't read this if there's no pictures. What do I look like? Some kind of book nerd here? Hang on, we can do better. Oh shit, this one actually has like way more pages. I also hate the art that's here. I want to read the one that I read as a kid. Where is that one? Man, I didn't. It took me a moment to process the fact that I looked at a children's book and said that, nah, that's too many words. I'm out of here. What a sorry state of events. He said we're both that that both of us are degenerates. I like to see him back that up. It's a lot of big words coming from him, and they're just not true. They're not true at all. Not a degenerate at all. At all. Alright, where is this thing? Where's the one I read as a kid? Hold on. I know, like, even what the cover looked like too, and I'm just not seeing it. Bruh. I hate trying to find books on here to read for you guys, especially if they're like kids' books. It's like so annoying. Alright, I'm gonna read it here. I sent a kid's book, sort of. You found it? Hold on, is this the one I'm thinking of? I'll read that one afterward. Alright, I got the little engine who could. I'm not gonna show it for you guys just because it's just words. It's just words on here, so there's no images to supplement it with. But yes, I'll read you guys a little bedtime story here. Get all get all in your beds, folks. Get all in your bed here, get all comfy, get cozy. So I'm about to read you something here. Alright. The little engine that could. I'm gonna make no mistakes on here because I'm a grown man and I can be able to read past the level of 3.5 without making any mistakes. Watch me now. Watch me now. Chug, chug, chug. Puff, puff, puff. He little oh shit. He little rain ran along the tracks.
She was a happy little train. Her cars were full of good things for boys and girls. There were all kinds of toy animals, giraffes with long necks, teddy bears with no necks, and even a baby elephant. There were all kinds of dolls, dolls with blue eyes and yellow hair, dolls with brown eyes and brown hair, and the funniest toy clown you ever saw. There were toy trucks, airplanes, and boats. There were picture books, games, and drums to play. The little train carried every kind of toy that boys or girls could want. But that was not all. The train carried good things to eat, too. I'm gonna be real for you guys. Sorry for big yawn there. I'm gonna be real for you guys. This one might be like a translation to like retranslating it back to a different language because some stuff is if you I know like I made a meme of like, oh yeah, like I'm not gonna read this with any reading errors or mistakes, but actually like there are like makes it better. There are like legitimately like grammatical errors in here. Like it does say the little train carried good thing to eat too, which is like, that's not correct. It's things. So like I am trying to read it verbatim of what it says, but if I start having a stroke a little bit, it's because like it literally says that and I'm trying to fight against like reading it properly compared to what it says on here. So excuse me for those few moments. Big round oranges, fat red apples, long yellow bananas, fresh cold milk, and lollipops to eat after dinner. The little train was taking all these good things to the other side of the mountain. How happy the boys and girls will be to see me, said the little train. They will be like they will like the toys and good food that I am bringing. But all at once the train came to a stop. She did not move at all. Oh dear, said the little train. What can be the matter? She tried to start up again. She tried and tried, but her wheels just would not turn. We can help, said the toy animals. The clown and the animals climbed out of their cars. They tried to push the little train, but she did not move. We can help too, said the dolls. They got out and tried to push. Still the train did not move. The toys and dolls did not know what to do. Just then a shiny new engine came puffing down another track. Maybe that engine can help us, cried the clown. He began to wave a red flag. The shine new engine slowed down. The dolls and toys called out to him. Our engine is not working, they said. Please pull our train over the mountain. If you do not, the boys and girls will not have any toys or good food. The shiny new engine was a bit friendly. You want me to pull you? He asked. That is not what I do. I carry people. They sit in cars and in soft seats. They look out the windows. They eat in a nice dining car. They even sleep in a fine sleeping car. I pull the likes of you? I say not. Off went the shiny new engine without another word. How sad all the toys and dolls felt. Fucking racist ass train. He literally went, who put you on the planet? Ugh. I knew he was probably going to say no, but I did not expect, like, I thought it was going to be like, no, I'm sorry, I'm too full, or like, I cannot go that way, or like, no, you should encourage them to be able to get out of it, not just like, hey, fuck you, buddy, but double middle fingered up, and then chugging back down the rest of his route. Then the toy clown called out, Here comes another engine. A big, strong one. Maybe this engine will help us. Again the clown waved his flag. The big, strong engine came to a stop. The toys and dolls gathered together. Please help us, big, strong engine. Our train is not working, but you can pull us over the mountain. You must help us, or the boys and girls will not have any toys to play with or good food to eat. But the big, strong engine did not want help. I do not pull toys, he said. I pull cars full of heavy logs. I pull big trucks. I have no time for the likes of you. And away puffed the big, strong engine without another word. This one's more understandable than anything. Like, he's got no room for them properly because he's already filled up with logs and they'll just get crushed. So understandable for his end. When I think about trains from a children's story point of view, I think about the episode of Thomas the Tank Engine where the train... Dude, I'm glad I'm not the only one that, like, was mini scarred from that as a kid. I thought that was so, like, depressingly sad. Like, I think that was my first instance of, like, childhood depression. Because, like, it was, like, what a cruel, like, punishment to give to someone, like, essentially you just put them in solitary, like, that was unironic solitary confinement that you would show to someone as a kid. It's like, fuck, dude. I don't want to act out at all in front of my parents. Maybe they'll just brick up my room and just, like, leave me there and only slide in morsels every now and then. That's how it ends? I didn't remember that that's how it's ended. I thought that was part of it there, but I thought at the very least, like, they got him out at some point. That's fucked, dude. That's super fucked. By this time, the little train was no longer happy, and the dolls and toys were ready to cry. But the clown called out, "Look, look, another engine is coming, a little blue engine, a very little one. Maybe this engine will help us." The little blue engine was a happy engine. She saw the clown waving his red flag and stopped at once. "What is the matter?" she asked in a kind way. "Oh, little blue engine," cried the dolls and toys, "will you pull us over the mountain? Our engine is not working. If you do not, the boys and girls will have no toys or good food. Just over the mountain. Please, please help us." "Oh my," said the little blue engine. "I'm not very big, and I do not pull trains. I just work in the yards. I've never been over the mountain." "But we must get over before the children wake up," said the toys and dolls. "Please." The little blue engine looked at dolls and toys. She could see that they were not happy. She thought about the children on the other side of the mountain. Without toys or good food, they will not be happy either. Little blue engine pulled up close. She took hold of the little train. The toys and dolls climbed back into their cars. At last the little blue engine said, "I think I can climb up the mountain. I think I can. I think I can." The little blue engine began to pull. She tugged and pulled. She pulled and tugged. Puff, puff, chug, chug went the little engine. "I think I can. I think I can," she said. Slowly, slowly, the engine started to move. The dolls and toys began to smile and clap. Puff, puff, chug, chug. Up the mountain went the little blue engine. And all the time she kept saying, "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can." Up, up, up. The little blue engine climbed and climbed. At last she reached the top of the mountain. Down below lay the city. "Hooray! Hooray!" cried the dolls and animals. "The boys and girls will be so happy," said the toy clown. "All because you helped this little blue engine." The little blue engine just smiled. As she puffed down the mountain, the blue engine seemed to say, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could. What a cryptic ending, kind of. I thought it'd have a happier ending where it says they got off and thanked the blue engine. They're like, no problem. But like that kind of ending kind of thinks like, it kind of reads like the whole part of them getting over the mountain was like a big like psyop of, yeah, I managed to make it happen, but then like it had like a really bad ending, like a monkey's paw kind of like, yeah, she got the energy to do it, but then midway through the train's body snapped in half and exploded, and all the toys and food were caught in the wreckage debris and did not make it to the children. And then the children were hit by an atomic bomb. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit on the extreme end there, but it does not sound like that was a good ending. Alright, hold on, wait. Okay, I'm gonna read this one here. I'm gonna read this one, but I'm not gonna show it for two reasons. I'm not gonna show the images on here for this one, because A, most of it is fine. Like, it's just kind of little kids, which makes sense. It is a children's story after all. So like the art is fine. But for Risk, there's kind of one image on here where like it's just a bare ass butt naked black kid in the on there, and I'm not gonna risk it on there. And then to top it off, like there's also just a child that's sitting there on a bed like falling asleep. And it's not like sensual or anything like that, thankfully. But it's also like, considering that they're trying to be realistic with the drawings there, I'm not gonna show it. It is a public like book here. It's not anything. It's one of those ones where it's like artistic, where it's like, you know, the pissing statue that all the people know. I just sent it for the script. Oh, okay. I was gonna read. Yeah, I'm gonna read it, but I'm just not gonna show it. The other reason why I didn't want to show it, which is more a comedic one, the guy on the second to last page looks like Jared Fogle, and he's just kind of eyeing up a kid that's there. So like, this is looking a little bit twisted, but yeah, I'm not gonna show it. I'll still read it, but like I'm not gonna show it. This one is called "Go the Fuck to Sleep." The cats nestled close to their kittens now. The lambs have laid down with the sheep. You're cozy and warm in your bed, my dear. Please go to the fuck to sleep. The windows are dark in the town, child. The whales huddled down in the deep. I'll read you one very last book if you swear you'll go the fuck to sleep. The eagles who soar through the sky are at rest, and the creatures who crawl, run and creep. I know you're not thirsty. That's bullshit. Stop lying. Lie the fuck down, my darling, and sleep. The winds whisper soft through the grass, Hawn. The field mice, they make not a peep. It's been 38 minutes already. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Go to sleep. All the children from daycare are in dreamland. The froggy has made its last leap. Hell no, you can't go to the bathroom. You know where you can go? The fuck to sleep. The owls fly forth from the treetops. Through their air, they soar as they sweep. A hot crimson range fills my heart, love. For real, shut the fuck up and go to sleep. The cubs and the lions are snoring, wrapped in big snuggly heap. How is it that you can do all this other great shit, but you can't lie the fuck down and sleep? The seeds slumber beneath the earth now, and the crops that their farmers will reap. No more questions, this interview's over. I've got 2 words for you kids. Fucking sleep. The tiger reclines in the shimmering jungle. The sparrow has silenced their cheeps. Fuck your stuffed bear. I'm not getting you shit. Close your eyes, cut the crap, sleep. The flowers doze low in the meadows,
and high on the mountain so steep. My life is a failure. I'm a shit ass parent. Stop fucking with me, please, and sleep. A giant pagnolians of Madagascar are snoozing as I lie here and openly weep. Sure, fine, whatever. I'll bring you some milk. Who the fuck cares? You're not gonna sleep. The room is all I can remember. The furniture crappy and cheap. You win. You escape. You run down the hall as I nod the fuck off and sleep. Wearily and dazed, I awaken to find your eyes shut, so I keep my fingers crossed tight as I tiptoe away and pray that you're fucking asleep. You're finally watching our movie. Popcorn's in the microwave. Beep. Ah shit, god damn it, you've gotta be kidding me. Come on, go the fuck back to sleep. The end. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I like that one. I wish I could show it off too, but like I said, the kid that's in the third panel, the one above Jared Fogle, that one I'm very not confident on showing. So even though again it's like not showing anything specific, it's the same thing of like I didn't want to show Satori's butt and I didn't want to show that other panel too. We're just being on the safe side. You may or may not be writing something for me to read. I'm looking right now at mangas one shots that I might have read to see if I have an interesting one to show to you guys, or at least to read to you guys. I've read a bunch of one shots, but it's more so I want to find an actual like solid one, just like the Satori one. You know what? I'm gonna read some manga for you guys. Uh, I kind of wanted to keep it to specifically dojins and stuff like that, but we're at the point here where like I think we're probably gonna be fine. I don't think it'll be a massive issue if I read like not the whole thing, but at least the first chapter, because usually those ones are free. I want to show you guys a couple ones. Hi GB, hi GB. Yes, I'm doing ASMR. I've read a dojin and two children's books, and I'm coming back to read a manga recommendation that I want to make because I'm a massive fucking nerd, and I have to show this one off because it's completed and it's not that popular, but it's like one of my favorite kind of short-ish mangas that I want everyone to be able to read because it's unfortunately like not popular enough to probably get an anime, even though I really wish it would because it's so cute. I see, I see. Yeah, you missed when I talked about the dojin that I talked about last night of Toho Dojin where it was about passing a kidney stone. I think everyone hated that one. I think like unanimously everyone didn't like that one. But I liked it cuz I got to see all your guys' reactions. So it was worth it. What the fuck? It's it's actually like a really good manga. It's a really good dojin. Hang on, I'll link it to you guys. Any of you guys wanted to read the Satori one on your own here or missed it? It's actually like really funny. It's based on it's quote unquote based on a true story. But I was gonna try my best to not show like actual mangas, but like, you know, fuck it. I don't care anymore. Not sure how long you're doing this stuff, but alright, I will read that one or read this one after. Wait. Oh, this is okay. This is Mario. I was like, I read Celestial Duo and saw that there were pictures in it, and my brain pogged because I thought you found like a Toho Dojin that I hadn't read yet. Uh, oh man, I'm fucked. All right, yeah, we'll be going on for a while. Don't worry, that'll be the next one. I'm gonna do all the sound effects for like environmental. Eh? Oh, you guys can't see anything. Whoops. Sorry, I'm a little stupid. I'm a little stupido. Yes, yes, yes. Obligatory like here the first couple pages here. Chapter 1. Punko the Maid. Beep. Eh? A few days earlier. Dad. Dad, I know how you feel, but you won't come and live with us? Ichiro, I don't need your worries. Dad, I'm Shido. So you think Dad is getting senile? Maybe the old man is just stubborn like that. Mom must have had a hard time when she was still here. I'll try calling us service. I'll try calling this service. I hope it'll help him somehow. Present. Good grief. Pucci! Handshake! Dad! Look! Pucci's doing handshakes! Then all the memories fade away. This reminds me of this sequence reminds me of a certain other manga that I read beforehand. I forget the name of it right now, but it's in my Tachoyami. But it was like useless neat or something like that. And it was a person that was going through all their old things, and remembering all the times that they would have with their friends, like of playing the Wii and like being able to engage with all of them, having like a pretty decent social life, to now just like being all alone and all their friends having moved on from her. It was some sad shit, bro.
Come on, guys, wash your hands. Okay, what's for dinner, Mom? Can I turn on the TV? There goes the peace and quiet. God damn it. I heard you the first time. Who are you, little girl? You lost? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Master. Master. I was sent by the Housekeeping Association. I will be your personal maid robot from now on. Maid robot? I look forward to working with your household, sir. Whoa. Don't need to be alarmed, sir. I am a robot. See, just like that. I'm an old model, so my head falls very easily. Eh? Sir, where are you? That was a tree, I'm guessing. I didn't hear what that was. And yeah, that's a tree in the background. There. I'm not sure which part you were asking about, if it was a tree. I wish I could be able to, with my mouth, just make like cricket chirping noises or cicada noises, but unfortunately I'm not that good. I wish I had stuff that I could be able to... All I have is like a plastic water bottle to make sounds with. The first sound? Oh. I don't remember now, it's been too long. I think I was trying to make just in general like environmental sounds, but those suck. I'm really bad at that. Hey, Chihiro, who told you to call the housekeeping service for me? And a robot at that. I don't care that your city's folks have it. I don't need it. What? What? Live in? She's gonna live here? Wait, hello? Hello? Hold on, wait. I put it in full screen. Guys, help me. How do I take it out of full screen? Help! Help! Help me! Help! F11. Thank you. Wow. Hey, what do you think you're doing? I was preparing dinner for you, sir. Dinner? Wait, no. You could just do whatever you want here. Wait a minute. What's with all the shaking? In accordance with one of the 3 laws of robotics, that is to never harm a human being, my body will experience extreme shaking when holding an object more than 13 centimeters in length. Please sit back and relax until your dinner is ready, sir. Like hell I can. I don't need no housekeeping here. This is my attempt to give you guys sound effects here of me bashing my work keyboard a whole bunch, so that way I can be able to make the clanking sound of her shaking around. You're welcome, America and Canada. What are you doing there, girlie? 1 week. Please, 1 week. Allow me 1 week. Allow me 1 week of trial period, sir. Despite my appearance, sir, I have been in service for 30 years. I'm the first class keep I'm a first class housekeeping robot. I'm certain I will be of great help to your household.
Look, I'm sorry. It's my sons that called for your service. To be frank with you, I don't need your service. Ever since my wife passed, I've been handling everything around here by myself. Doing things alone suits me just fine. So if I have to be frank, I don't need your help in this house.
Sir, if I may, I can create ion currents.
Guys, when the robotics girlfriend part happens and they start making like cyber girlfriends, like that one model predicted that people would be having more sex with robots than actual humans. Will you get a robot that can create ion currents, or are you just like a freak like that and not gonna let it happen? I know there's some of you out there. You'll say, "Oh no, weird ass ion currents. What does that do?" Boo, boo. 0 times 0 is still 0. Damn. Ion.
Minus ion to be specific.
I think she meant to say. I think this is a minor translation error. It's meant to say negative ion. Do not look up what a minus ion is. It's not a real thing. It's negative ion. Look, girlie, you absolutely have to work here, right? You don't absolutely have to work here, right? There are other there are other better houses where you can find work. Minus Ion sounds like a bad supervillain name. It does. It sounds like an early Batman villain name. Shout out to that one Batman villain that has the ability to turn himself invisible, except his skeleton, which if he turns himself invisible, his skeleton is still visible and becomes purple. Or something like that.
Sir, I have been in service for humans for 30 years. I am a considerably old model of housekeeping robot. The truth is, this is to be my last assignment. After work here is done, I will be retired to a factory where I will be dismantled and my parts will be reduced to many 50 yen coins.
50 yen coins. Mm. Fine. Alright. You've got 1 week. Do what you want.
Master!
But don't force yourself. Just spend your last week and do what you like. All the things in this house, I can handle them myself.
Excuse me, sir. Could you please tell me where your power outlet? Where is your power outlet and may I borrow it?
Behind the TV. I just want to spend the rest of my days in peace.
Excuse me, sir. Could you please tell me where the circuit breaker is?
Edgey smoking. If it wasn't for the fact that I had really bad asthma and because of that I've avoided smoking, smoking is actually like super cool. Here's a big nerd fact about me if you want to learn a super lame-o fact of me right now. You know, I sometimes, like when I'm big daydreaming and thinking that I'm looking cool, I imagine myself taking like or like the day is getting rough. I pretend that I'm smoking a cigarette. And I make the actual sound effects and everything too. I take it in. I do it between the middle finger and the index finger, and big nerd fact there. Big lame, lame streamer fact. All right, I've read that first chapter for you guys. I kind of want to read another one, but I don't want to violate copyright of everything. Like you guys should go check out Useless Ponko. It's a super cute manga and everything like that. And I want to be able to read all the other stuff that you guys have been providing too. So let me we'll put a pin in it. If anything, we'll come back. We'll come back and read more. But I think let's move on to reading other stuff right now. We'll do a snooze as well too. Yeah, we'll also put some music here. Let me just lower the volume on it a little bit. Let me raise the volume a little bit here. All right. Chapter 1, The Celestial Duo. Wait, hold on. Jarvis, zoom in more. Our story begins a very long time ago. Oh, wait. Our story begins a very, very long time ago with a young girl. One day, this girl spotted a rusted spaceship holding a small star child. I don't mind. I actually like this song a lot, so don't worry. One time I fell asleep listening to the Yoshi's Island DS music box theme, and he was on like a bad loop, and I still fell asleep to it because it just was such a nice track, so don't worry. If you guys are annoyed, then I'll turn it off, but I like it, so... What's your name? Are you lost? The girl asked the small star child. I'm Luma, and I'm waiting for my mama. She's coming for me in a comet, said the star child who'd been waiting day and night. Don't worry, I'll wait with you, the little girl promised Luma. At nightfall, the little girl borrowed her father's telescope and peered into the sky. She looked and looked, but she saw nothing. Hours turned into days, and then years, but still the sky revealed nothing. Finally the girl sighed and said to Luma, if we stay here looking much longer, I'll be an old lady soon. But then she had an idea. Why don't we go out there and find your mother ourselves? The girl and Luma fixed up the rusty spaceship, and the two set sail into the starry sky. And this is how the search for the Celestial Mother began. Chapter 2, Star Bits. Days passed with no sight of the comet, or even a single planet. Instead, asteroids extended for as far as the eye could see.
If I had known it was going to take this long, I would have packed more jam, said the little girl, above the rumble of her belly. Before they left, she packed the essentials: telescope, butterfly net, stuffed bunny, bread, milk, jam, and an apricot flavored tea. But I forgot to bring water. At this rate, Luma burst into gales of laughter, and the girl began to pout. As long as I have star bits, it'll be fine, said Luma. Want some? The little girl couldn't stay mad after hearing this. Luma continued to laugh, and the girl couldn't help but join in. Alright, maybe just a little nibble. Leaning far out of the ship, the pair began to collect star bits with the girl's net. They almost fell out a few times, but they kept collecting. The star bits tasted like honey. Chapter 3: The Comet. A beam of light pierced through the ship's window. Thinking it was the morning sun, the girl peered through the window, only to find a turquoise blue comet shimmering at her. The little girl shook the sleeping Luma awake and shouted excitedly, "We have to get to that comet!" The pair descended on the comet and found that it was made of ice. They looked high and low, but the Luma's mother was nowhere to be found. Exhausted, the little girl sat down with a flop, utterly unable to take another step. Look! Peering down at the ice around where the Luma was pointing, the girl suddenly noticed a cluster of star bits cased in ice. Pretty good, huh? Finding star bits is my specialty, said Luma, beaming. There's ice here, but it's so warm. I bet there's water here too. To decide to stay on the comet for a while. Riding the turquoise blue comet, the pair continued their search for Luma's mother. Chapter 4: The Dream. One night, the girl dreamed of her own mother. Where are you going? She asked her mother's retreating back. Without turning, her mother replied, Don't fret, dearest. I'm not going anywhere. I'm always watching you, like the sun in the day and the moon in the night. The wave of sadness washed over the girl. What about when it rains, and I can't see the sun or the moon? Her mother thought for a moment before responding. I will turn into a star in the clouds and wait for your tears to dry. When she awoke, the girl's face was damp with tears. You have star bits in your eyes, said Luma to the girl, wiping her face. The girl replied, These are tears, not star bits. I'm crying because I'll never see my mother ever again. At this, Luma began to cry too. Mama. Oh, Mama. The pair traveled through the starry skies, and through they encountered many other comets. Not one of them held Luma's mother. Luma was despondent. Now, Luma. The rain clouds won't go away if you keep crying, the girl said, giving Luma a squeeze. I'll give you a present if you stop. The girl closed her eyes gently and said, I'll take care of you. With these words, she felt a small spark in her heart. Chapter 5: Home. The kitchen will go here, and the library will go over there, the girl said busily to herself. We'll put the gate here. Ever since the girl took Luma under her care, she's been bustling about in a feverish place. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it to make a happy home. It turned out the star bits weren't the only things buried in the ice. There were tools and furniture unlike any they had ever seen. The girl used them to build a home. Once completed, looking at the completed house, Luma remarked, "Don't you think it's awfully big for just the two of us? With a library, bedroom, kitchen, fountain, and gate, it was certainly spacious, but still, something seemed to be missing. If only my father, brother, and mother were here," the girl said wistfully. Indeed, the house was too large for two residents. Edgey adds, okay, we'll take a small break for the ads here. We'll take a small little break here while the ads are happening. I'll pause the music as well to give a little break from the tunes as well. Here, IDK this counts as copyright infringements now since it technically is becoming a real book. Sorry, shouldn't, but Nintendo finds a way. Uh, at this point, considering that I technically already broke copyright by showing you guys like that manga, I think it's fine. I think I'm being transformative-ish because I am reading it aloud. I'm not like I'm trying to put like my own transformative spin on it, but again, it's gonna be a gray area. I'll leave this stream up, but if you see on the YouTube end that it's not there, then it got hit with some sort of copyright infringement. And no, you're fine. I'm just joking. Yeah, Nintendo's not joking though. I know I'm gonna wake up tomorrow hanging by my eyelids after this one. They're gonna get me. Alright, I think I'm gonna do two things here. I think this one and the thing that you sent me, Steven, are gonna be the last things that I do for this stream, just because I kind of forgot, but I have to wake up a little bit early. Cause I'm gonna meet up with my friend to go to this convention for Pokemon cards. I didn't even know he liked Pokemon cards, but like he wanted to go, so I'm gonna go with him. Oh, sick. Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna be like, honestly. I hope it's sick. I hope it's fun, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't have any doubts it's like gonna be lame or anything like that. But also for that tweet that I shared the link to, send it to all your friends. Send it to your VTuber friends. Send it to your mom, your dad, your grandpa. Cause I'm gonna do something special for Friday's one that I want to do. I want to do something a little different. I want to rumble with you guys. I want to rumble. Come on. Come on, just a little rumble. We're gonna do essentially the equivalent of a death battle ish, but verbally. Obviously, we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna rank. I'm gonna put you guys all in rank here. We're gonna see who can be who, which one of you guys I can beat in a fight. A little rumble don't sound too bad, huh? Eh? Are you too much coward? Are you too much coward for a little rumble? All right. Anyway, back to book because the ads are over. The girl said with the night that night, clutching her favorite stuffed bunny close to her heart, The girl fell asleep in the starship. Chapter 6. Friends. Then one day, while the girl sat sipping tea, a tiny apricot-colored planet appeared on the horizon. From the planet, another Luma of the same color emerged. Do you two know each other? The girl asked. Two Lumas gleefully. Despite the girl's excitement, they seemed uneasy. Two Lumas neither drew close nor backed away from each other. Said they just stared. Then one Luma broke the silence. My mama. At once the apricot Luma prodded back. My mama. My mama. My mama. The two Lumas began to dance around the girl frantically, and neither showed signs of stopping. The girl was so charmed by this adorable scene that she couldn't help but laugh, and that's where something very strange happened. Suddenly more Lumas began to pop out from the apricot planet. They were different colors, but they all shouted the same thing. My mama! My mama! The sight of all the shouting Lumas only made the girl laugh harder. What am I going to do with all these children? The Lumas just stared blankly as she doubled over laughing. I guess we'll have to name each and every one of you. Tomorrow, once she had finished naming all of them, she would begin moving all the Lumas into the new house. Chapter 7. Telescope. After seeing their 100th comet, a sudden thought popped into the girl's head. Wonder if my home planet is still as blue as it was. That's when she remembered her father's telescope. Peeking into this telescope, a tiny blue dot floated into sight. It was smaller than a star bit. How strange. It's so far but feels so close. She twisted the knob of the telescope. The blue dot grew until she could make out a grassy hill, dotted with flowers. It seemed very familiar to her. Zooming even closer, the terrace on the hill came into view. I used to go stargazing there when I lived on my home planet. She remembered rubbing the sleep out of her eyes as she followed her father up the hill to look at the stars. She remembered how she and her brother would sled down that hill. She remembered having picnics with her mother on that hill on bright and windy days. And I want to go home. I want to go home right now. The girl burst into tears, and the Lumas did not know what to do. I want to go home. I want to go back to my house out by the hill. I want to see my mother. The girl was shouting now, her face wet with tears. But I know she's not there. I knew all along that she wasn't out there in the sky. Because she's sleeping under the hill on the tree. The girl's cries echoed through the stars. A hush fell over the area. Chapter 8. The Wish. I didn't know Rosalina's mom was fucking dead, man. I didn't remember that part of the lore. Though usually quite cheery, one day the girl became sad again. Lutma drew close and tried to comfort her. Mama, you still have me. And don't be sad about your mama, because she's part of you. That means she's always close by. It's like me. I love starbits because they remind me of my mama. No, the girl said, unable to stop the tears. A lonely look flickered across the Luma's face, but it was soon replaced by a wide grin. I have an idea. I will transform into a comet, a soaring comet that can carry you all on this journey. With that, the Luma trailing bands of white soared high into the sky, and just as quickly started to plummet back down. Kaboom! Kablam! The ground shook, and the bright light poured out of the crater that the Luma had created. The bands of light twisted together to form a comet tail. and the Luma emerged, reborn as a comet. The girl could scarcely believe her eyes. But how? She kept asking. Our destiny as Lumas is to transform to different things, said Red Luma, who had suddenly appeared. Stars, comets, planets. We can become all of these things. When I grow up, I want to become a star that makes someone special smile, said a green Luma. The blue Luma chimed in. That Luma turned into a real cutie of a comet, didn't he? All the Lumas together said, No more crying, Mama. Thank you, said the girl in a whisper. She pulled the Lumas close and hugged them. From that day on, starbits no longer fell from the girl's eyes. The comet set forth for the girl's home planet, a long tail blazing proudly behind it. Final chapter, Family. With its many lumas and telescopes, the comet was quite the sight to behold. The girl and the lumas were proud to call it home. A welcoming party for a new luma. The girl gathered everyone in the kitchen and said in a louder voice than usual, Alright everyone, let's make a cake sprinkled with star bits, then it will be a star cake. The lumas excitedly began to gather the ingredients. As she watched the lumas scurry about, the girl smiled and thought to herself, This is my family now, and I will stay with them until they're ready to leave the nest. And when they do leave, I'll see them off with a smile, because that's what makes a mother happiest. That night, when the girl lay down to sleep, a soft light enveloped her and reminded her of the blue planet she once called home. But it would be nice to return home every 100 years to nap with my favorite sleeping nook. The comet carried the lumas, and the girl continued this journey to this very day, with more family members in tow than can be counted. It said the comet visits this girl planet's home planet once every 100 years, a proud white tail glittering in the sky. The end. I hate sad stories. I'm a big bitch and I cry during them all the time. Playing Mario Galaxy on stream whenever I made him cry. I did cry, honestly, because I forgot how sad that story is, and I'm a big ball of mush. For two reasons. Let me give me a second to pull myself together for this, because I'm gonna just like cry when I say it. Alright. Yeah. Um, I just started like tearing up because like A, it is like a sad story, and like I am a sucker for sad stories. Like I do cry during them because I'm the biggest bitch in the world. But I'm gonna try to cry not to say this.
in a lore sense, and also like unironically, like fuck, I'm gonna cry saying it again. Fuck. A lot of these is like how you guys make me feel. And these two chapters here, because you guys are like family to me. In the uh I didn't want to do an ASMR and I'm gonna fucking cry now. I'm muted because I'm gonna write something to you guys so I can be able to pull myself together for a sec. I wouldn't be able to say any of that because I just start bursting into tears. But yes, that's pretty much what I wanted to verbalize to you guys. I kept trying to do it a few times, but I just like started falling apart. So I needed to mute for a second so I could write that and not fall apart. Thank you to each and every one of you. Let me. I'm gonna pull myself. I'm pulling myself together. I'm working to pull myself together here. Okay. I'm glad I had this napkin here so I could be able to wipe my tears and blow my nose and stuff. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. This will be the last thing that I read because I'm already falling apart. I'm just gonna cry a whole bunch more. But hold on. Thank you, Steven. I'm sorry that I'm really sorry that I can't express myself verbally to you guys and say all that stuff and that I gotta type it out. I wanna one day be able to say it, but I am the two extremes of I get either really emotional during moments like these, or like I am not feeling all too much. So thank you for understanding. All right, I'm good now. I'm good. I'm good. If you give an adult a day off, a picture book for people who've given up but still have Wi-Fi. If you give an adult a day off, they'll say, "Finally, a break." They'll sit down to drink their coffee. By the first sip, it's already cold. Should kind of hug you, homie. I know tears of joy and happiness, but I'm like, dude. I think if I got any type of hug right now, I'd actually just like melt. I'd melt and be a like puddle on the floor right now. I'm right now pulling myself together and like being able to not just tear up and cry and everything like that. So I'm one of those things where I can hold it back a lot, but once it breaks, like it's hard to put together. I think if you did that, I might actually start like big, sad crying. I'd start like big, happy, like cartoonish crying like a river type of tears. But they'll reheat it, forget it, then reheat it again. This is the circle of life. They open Netflix and think just one episode. 6 hours later, they've achieved enlightenment through chaos TV. Netflix asks, "Are you still watching?" Yes, Netflix. I'm still alive. Barely. That is true, but please be responsible with that. Then their brain whispers, "Remember that thing you did in 2013? Is this Edmund McMillan?" It's not, but like it looked like him for a second. So they clean to distract themselves so they can find a candle labeled peace. It smells like disappointment and taxes. They think maybe I'll take a nap, but the universe says, "Lol." They spam. It's a spam text. "Congrats, you've been approved for crippling debt." They sigh, scroll TikTok for a bit. Suddenly it's 2 a.m. They've learned 5 new recipes and diagnosed 6 strangers. If you give an adult a day off, they'll start out hopeful, then spiral, then pretend it was self-care. But hey, they did do a laundry. Tomorrow they'll say, "Next time I'll be productive," and the world will laugh again. If you give an adult a day off, maybe just let them nap, or drink, or both. Man, I wish I could be this last one. I actually did have a day off for technically a day off today where I didn't have any errands I needed to run. Just like a bunch of nothing. I didn't even go outside except for to go get Chick-fil-A and to walk my dog. It was so nice and peaceful. It was one of the nicest days. Outside of doing the stream here and like drawing the art for the thumbnail, it was so nice to be able to just have a day where I just did nothing for once, you know, which I so rarely have. Oh man, I just saw this poem. Hold on. I'll read the poem here. Moonlight with the Edgey. In the glow of her digital moon, I find you there humming a tune. A clumsy rabbit so soft and bright, a streamer of your world in the pale sweet light. Pixels dance where your laughter fails, every oops ahead, my heart recalls. Stitches and games of Fumo in hand, I'm lost in your orbit in starlight land. Your words a hug through the screen so wide, I stay up late just to be by your side. Dear Edgy, my moon, my quirky delight, turn quiet nights into fuck you, bro. Making me cry and shit. I think that's where I want to leave it now. I think I'm making me cry. It's not the easiest thing. It's very easy to do once I've already started because it's like a wheel moving down a hill. Like once it's already moved down, once we've already pushed it, it's very hard to like pull back together. But I don't mind. That didn't hurt my feelings. I'm just saying that yeah, I do cry a lot when what yeah, yeah, being nice, yeah. That is my weakness. People being nice to me. I'm not used to it. But thank you. Thank you all so much. I want to say a lot of stuff if like a thank you, but I'll just be here like repeating the cycle of just being in tears and stuff like that to say more, but thank you all for coming to this stream and thank you for spending time with me. It truly is like a blessing. I think what I wanna I think I just wanna lay down now a little bit. Thanks, Kenji, for showing the Family Guy death pose as you laying down. Let's rate my favorite streamer. Are you talking about Necro from Twitter? Or are you talking about someone else? We're not gonna fall apart crying for that one. I do have at least a small limit, but I love you guys a whole bunch here, and thank you for coming to this stream. We'll do Silk Song and stuff tomorrow, and then I'll try to see if we can get enough people to do like the fight thing. I'll retweet it tomorrow in the AM for some people to see it, but it's meant to be a joke, not meant to cry. Yeah, I walked in here expecting us to just read some curse shit. I didn't expect to be leaving it like in tears, in like happiness tears, but that's how it is sometimes. But thank you. You all are amazing. We'll also try to slip in a Minecraft. So I'm gonna try to open up the Minecraft server to be more public next week, but yes, we'll raid into Necro here. I love you all, and you all are amazing. I felt the server die a little already. It's because I haven't really been on it and advertised it, but I'm gonna be changing that. I haven't done it because I want to talk with at least like Risk or people to help me finish the spawn because it's almost done, and then add a few like minor things of just like command box to turn someone into and out of creative mode, or like some way to be able to do it so it's just like a command that can be done from hand. But once I can finish cleaning up those little 2 parts, then I'm gonna open up and make it more public, so that way hopefully has more people on it, and I'll try to be on it more as well. But good night. Say hi to Necro for me. A perms plugin would be good, TBH. Recommend me some plugins in there and I'll add them. If you find a perms plugin and I'll add it. Alright, good night. I love you all. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Monitor glow in a room gone still. Hoodie pulled tight from the late night chill. Ears drop low, chat scrolling slow. Mods already signed off hours ago. Steam fades out, playlist done. Stars in the window blink one by one. Edgey leans back, eyes half shut. Laughs to himself like, man, that was nuts. Good night, Edgey, sleep.